Well, hello, my beautiful audience. It's me, Dr. Cheryl, and it is, gosh, what is it today? November 1st. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. That's what my grandmother always said on the first day of the month. She said, if you said rabbit, 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 it gave you great luck all month long. Well, I'm here to tell you about my very last Passion Masterclass. We've added one. We did four of them last week. There was such raving success, but I got a lot of emails saying you couldn't make it, your kid got sick, your hubby had to work at that time. So we've added a final Passion Masterclass for 2022. I may not teach this till next fall, 2023. This is a free online class, and the response has been overwhelming. We've had more than 1,600 couples attend this class. I gave polls, and as per usual, here's what you were telling me. Only 8% of you say you have a great sexual life, lots of passion and excitement. Only 11% of you say you're still really excited and have those in love feelings about your sweetheart. And only 22% of you say that you have a reasonably good habit of apologizing and repairing from difficult arguments. So if you don't know me, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser by training. I'm a sex therapist. I'm a psychologist. I'm a teacher of meditation, and I work with conflict resolution and other things. And I am here to invite you to the last masterclass of the year, probably for the next 12 months. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November 2nd, 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can click below and snag your seat. Now, listen, I know this is a bit last minute. We literally just added it because so many people wanted the class that couldn't make it last week. If you can't join me live, although I very much hope you will, we give away great prizes. You get a chance to ask me your relationship questions and get coaching from me. If you can't attend live tomorrow, join anyway in the link below, and we will do our best to send you a replay to that class. And I want to welcome all of you, a select group, about 1 in 100 of you, 1 in 200 of you, who've already chosen to jump in and join me. Starting this Friday, November 4th, I kick off my 12-week live immersion online program with me, with you, and with your sweetheart. This is an incredible curriculum of all the couples techniques I teach couples and have been working with for over 30 years. And you can learn more about that by clicking below as well. But for today, let me bring you some quick tips. There are three main areas that great couples are strong in, and great couples are super rare. One of the things I've asked on these live masterclasses over the last few weeks to over 1,600 of you couples is the following. And I want you, excuse me, I want you to think about this now. Right now, November now, 2022. Think about your professional and personal world. All the couples you know, work colleagues and their spouses or mates or live-in partners, in your family, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, nieces, nephews, and their romantic partners, you and your romantic partner, friends from high school, new friends, all your friendship group. Bring to mind the couples you know. And here's the question: how many exceptional couples do you know? By exceptional, I mean statistically rare, but also, can you bring to mind any couples that have been together more than 2 years? Doesn't really count if they're in the crazy falling in love hormonal lust thing. That's beautiful. Love it to bits. It's going to eventually shift. But I want you to think of couples who've been together more than 2 years in your world. Would you name any of them as having an exceptional relationship? They seem to still be in love after all these years or even decades. They treat each other with exceptional kindness. The way they speak to each other is just more loving, more kind, more respectful. You know, the way we used to speak to each other when we were first dating. Can you think of a couple who seems to have some sort of sexual spark? They cuddle, they kiss, you're a bit envious, frankly, of the love and the passion they seem to have, even after 3 kids and going through nursing a parent last year who was dying, etc. Real life stuff. How many exceptional couples do you know that are still in love, respect, crazy about each other, like my grandfather Norm, who lit up like a Christmas tree when his wife, my darling beloved Granny Evie, walked in the room? He was so in love with that woman for 62 years. And that's the model I want to bring to my relationship and to you. I bet, as you answer this question, how many exceptional couples do I know? The answer you gave is what the 1,600 couples have taught in the last week gave: 0 or 1. A few couples said, I know one couple. One person said beautifully, my brother and his wife have been together about 23 years and they've got an extraordinary relationship. 1 or 0 in your personal world, and that might mean you're not counting yourself as one of those exceptional couples. So All the rest of it be darned. Sign up for the free masterclass tomorrow if you'd like to learn more about the three keys to great relationship: communication, intimacy, conflict resolution, having each other's back, lighting each other up, being respectful, kind, surprising each other, treating each other the way we did when we were dating. That's one of the three keys great couples keep going over the long term. And hey, we're real people. We don't keep it going continually necessarily, but we revive it, we reinvest in it. When we get lazy or complacent or we're not really lighting up for our sweetheart, we make that important effort and investment of energy to fall in love again, to be kind to each other. That's one of the things. The second is what I call thrill. That's dating, adventure, spice, surprising each other, being romantic, sweeping each other off your feet, like we used to when we were dating. My hubby and I have to tune that up ourselves. Every few months, we get a bit lazy. We've dropped Friday night date night, a ritual we try to keep up. And so we do something surprising off the cuff. I'm taking him to Vancouver for the weekend in 3 weeks. We're going to go see some friends. We're going to go to the theater. We're going to stay at a very romantic hotel we stayed at once in our first year of dating. That's me surprising him, lighting things up, reminding him I think he's the most important person in the world. The second part of passion, then, the first being this intimate communication, conflict resolution, etc. The second being thrill and excitement and adventure, and dating each other again, even if you've been together for decades. And the third is sensuality, taking care of your erotic life. Are you falling into the 30 or 40% of longer term couples, meaning you've been together more than 2 years, who don't make love at all, who are in what's clinically defined as a sexless relationship? Or do you make love and it's okay, like many of you said on the polls I gave to all the people last week? Only 8% said you have a great relationship. 40 to 50% said you're not making love at all or very rarely. And the middle 40% said, it's okay. It's kind of mediocre. I'd like more excitement and joy with my partner. Come join the masterclass. I will teach you much more about these three keys to great relationship. I'll stick around at the end. I usually stick around for at least an hour after the teaching finishes and answer your questions about your relationship. And I'll also spend 10 minutes telling you about the amazing, and I say that with humility and confidence, the amazing 12-week online program with an entire course curriculum, guest experts from the fields of sex therapy and marriage therapy, in addition to myself, where I also teach you live 10 out of the 12 weeks and answer your questions. A small elite group of you have joined the program. There are 2 more days to join. I'll put the link to that program underneath this as well. So 2 things today. One, you can join the free masterclass, the last one ever in this year and probably for 12 months, is tomorrow, Wednesday at 10 a.m. 2, if you just know, go big or go home, you want to commit to spending 3 months to renovating your relationship with me as your guide, click below on the offer page to the entire Become Passion 12-week program. There's a video to tell you all about it. There's links to other couples and Jack Canfield of Chicken Soup from the Soul and some other world experts talking about my work and the value of the program. And you can evaluate with your sweetheart whether it's something you might be interested in. If you're interested, I strongly advise you to jump on that masterclass tomorrow, and you'll learn way more about it, and then hopefully make the decision to join me and become one of the couples I get to know intimately over the next 3 months and beyond. To conclude today, make love intentional. Great love is not an accident. It's something that takes time, energy, and an investment of our heart, and it's going to be tough sometimes, but I'm here to help you every step of the way. Bye for now.